So guys, it's time for one of those videos again. One of those videos where I actually just talk instead of doing all that gameplay shit. In other words, one of those videos that people actually watch. And today I'm talking about feats. About one certain feat to be exact. But let's just start at the beginning, right? Feats are part of the fawn experience. Feats are usually designed to go up in power depending on the tier. Tier 1 being just like a little help. Tier 2 being a little bit of a bigger help. Tier 3 being pretty strong. And Tier 4 borderline breaking the game. They are designed to be that way. Of course, that's just the plan of the devs. The tiers don't really have anything to say sometimes when it comes to the strength of certain feats or about how annoying they are. Let's just get through some of the most annoying feats and why they are that annoying. We all know Orochi's kunai. It's just annoying because it's a tier 2 with a low cooldown, meaning that he most likely will be able to use it twice in a fight. And if you manage to kill him, you can be damn sure that he's gonna have it again the next time he respawns. Shinobi, with his shuriken being exactly the same, with the added bonus that he throws multiple shuriken, being designed to, hit multiple targets. However, instead, if he just throws it right into your fucking face, all of them will hit you and you will get the full goddamn damage. Then there are feats that are just annoying because of their damn speed. For example, Berserker's Hatchet is only annoying because of how fast it is. Some Berserkers literally just throw it out in the midst of your combo, hoping that you're gonna faint that fucking heavy. And if you're low enough on health, you're just gonna fucking die. Then for lower levels, I would assume that the fire traps are quite annoying. However, on higher levels, people will just roll and dodge them. Then there are those feats that have big boy damage and are fucking fast, like Magi's 4th feat on his aggressive stance, which makes him throw both of his weapons at you with extreme speed and very high damage. This will most likely kill you, even if you had like a little bit more than half health, but this is a feat 4, so it is designed to be that strong. And while it is that strong, it is still dodgeable. Then there are feats that mess with certain mechanics like revenge. Yes, I'm talking about UBB with Oathbreaker, which turns an anti-ganking scenario into a sheer unwinnable battle. Because yes, people are going to feed revenge to you, but well, you will not be able to use the revenge because as soon as you pop it, the BP was just waiting for that, babysitting you, popping his Oathbreaker, which then takes away your shield. You technically are still in revenge. That means you have to wait for your revenge to run out, to then have the enemy be able to feed you revenge again, for you then to pop revenge again. Which then of course is funny if there's a second BP, but at that point you're just unlucky. After that, of course, we have the feats that work in combination with one another, right? We have Sohei's tier 4 being able to just get all the souls and his tier 2 to just fully heal them with those souls. Or we can have Pirate, who can have a build just with synergizing feats, right? You can start with Bounty Hunter, gain health and stamina when you kill another hero. For tier 2, they will gonna use Thrilling Comeback, recover some of your health upon entering revenge. So okay, if you kill somebody, you get health. If you enter revenge, you gain health. Then they're gonna have Tough as Nails, raises max health when unlocked. And then to top it all off, they have Indomitable, gain temporary shield when put into critical health. Cooldown is cancelled when you regain health. What that means is that if you have a pirate dancing around you, right? She's gonna have more health generally, just off the bat. If you get her low, she's gonna pop a shield automatically. If you then gank her and she gains revenge, oh no, she's getting more health from that revenge, which then resets her 4th feat, which means if you then get her low, she's gonna pop that shield again, and if she kills somebody, she gains health through her 1st feat. But that's a complete build, that's not the problem here either. The one feat that I don't like, that I really despise, no, the one feat that annoys me the most, the one where I'm like, okay, where's the counterplay, is last laugh, right? It's the one feat. Since the inception of Honor, I didn't like it. In 90% of the situations where I see somebody running that shit, I couldn't have done anything about it. Like if somebody uses Arrow Storm, yes, I can go out of the way. If somebody puts down a fire trap, like they have that little animation, so you can just run away if somebody does it in front of your face. If they did it beforehand, you can see it laying there. Virtuosa's new feat where she just heals everybody on the map is quite slow. You know, there's counterplay to it. You can dodge Magi's fucking throwing axes. You can dodge every other throwable in the game. You can even dodge Shaolin's teleportation kick, even though only the gods know the fucking timing for that one. But last laugh, how are you gonna fight that? I see so many people, if they're defending a zone, right? So you can't just walk away from it. If they're defending a zone, they're just going for trades at a certain point because they know you just have to have lost a fourth of your health and you're just gonna die. If somebody on their team comes helping them, have good luck executing them because that's not gonna happen. If you're in the minion lane, have fun executing them because that's not gonna happen. If you gank them, have fun executing them because your teammate is somehow gonna fuck it up. If you are Kensei, try to get out of that blast. Kensei, right, my main, is with Highlander tied for the slowest character in the game. I'm not getting out of there. No matter what, if that thing pops, I'm dead. And for all the other feats, right, where people cry about it, why have I never seen anybody cry about last laugh? When is the last time where you have seen somebody running that feat and you managed to avoid it? Because I don't believe you. It's hard enough to execute some high level people in a 1v1. Not try doing that in a 4v4 game mode. And this feat is designed to be used in a 4v4 game mode because you can literally only use it in a 4v4 game mode. I know the big problem is not that it just kills you, right? It's the counterplay. Like I said, everything else has some counterplay, right? No matter how small it may be. But the counterplay for last laugh is 90% of the time, right? If you're in the minion lane, if you're getting ganked, it's just not kill that person. Because if that fucker loses, he's gonna blow us all up. It's especially great if a minion kills them and you're just standing there like, oh right, it's time to die. So my big question, is it just me? Am I the problem? Is everybody else considering last laugh to be like a really weak feat that everybody can dodge? Because I don't get it. Like really, tell me, am I the problem? And if not, thank you very much for agreeing. But still, if you have another feat, right, that you feel the same about, some feat where you're like, okay, actually what the fuck am I supposed to do there? Tell me about it in the comments down below. Anyways, I hope you had a little bit of fun. Maybe you agree with me even. A like would be appreciated, a sub as well. I am still on the road to getting monetized and I'm quite sad that I'm not already. Still, I see you next time.
I love this guy. This Kiro.
Yeah, Kuro's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Kiro, no one appreciates you.